Hello again, I'm Kyeler. The last time we saw each other, we learned about fire making. You're well on your way to becoming a backyard pioneer now.
HCPTV!
With a fire made, you can start doing some work around your camp. You've got a lot of work to do and only 2 hands to do it with. When you're out in the woods, rope is one of your most useful tools. It can help you do all sorts of work that you can't do with your hands. However, a rope on its own is fairly useless. You have to know how to tie the right knots to get it to become a useful tool. With the right knots, you can do many things. There are dozens of knots that you can use, but today I'm going to show you the 3 knots that I use more than any others. First though, we're going to talk about rope. There are many different kinds of rope that you can get. Any rope will do for this lesson, but it would be better if you had something thicker than dental floss, fishing line, or sewing string, because it is harder to tie knots in very thin rope. Knitting yarn might work if you have some in the house already. Now that you've got your rope ready, let's get started. The first thing that you're going to learn to tie is a loop into the end of your rope. You're going to pinch maybe a foot or so away from the end of the rope. And you're going to create a fold. Hold that with your right hand. With your left hand, you're going to pinch. Wrap the fold around your index finger, and you're going to push the fold through the rope that is wrapped around your index finger. Slip your finger out, pull it tight, and you've got your loop. Now that you've got your loop end, I'll teach you how to tie a very simple knot called the girth hitch. If you thread the free end through the loop, anything that's inside of here is going to get caught. This is great for towing things. The second thing that you're going to learn to tie is a winch. It's a way that you can tighten 2 points together. It's great for if you're trying to stretch a tarp out because you want to make a lean-to or use it to cover something. You can use it to make a clothesline. There's all sorts of uses. So you'll need a longer rope this time. Mine's about maybe 3 meters long right now. You're going to go ahead and tie another loop in the end. You're going to tie a girth hitch around your first anchor point. And that's done. You're going to wrap this around your second anchor point. If this is the hole in a tarp, you'll actually thread it through. Then, on this first rope, maybe about a foot, maybe 2 feet behind, you're going to pinch and you're going to tie another loop right there. Now you've got something that you can thread the free end through so that you can pull it this way. You can tighten it. Wrap this around your hand, pull, and it's nice and tight now. Pinch the fold on both sides, as well as this third rope that's sticking up, and wrap this free end around a bunch of times. Then, tie some overhand knots around the rope. Pull them nice and snug. I might do 2 or 3. And you're done. The third knot you'll learn to tie is the clove hitch. It's a way that you can fasten a rope to a pole. It's very useful to help fasten one pole perpendicular to another pole. You're going to start by wrapping around once. You'll hold the end in your left hand. Use your pinky and your ring finger to hold the rope. This leaves you with the other 3 fingers to grab whatever you need. You're going to drape it over, and you're going to throw it back over. Now they're crossed. I have an X. You're going to grab that free end, and you're going to pinch with those free fingers the middle of that X that's created, and you're going to send this free end underneath the X. Bring it close together on the bottom. And you're all done. Using the Clove Hitch in 1, 2, 3, and 4 spots. Clove Hitch. Wrap it around the tree, wrap it around until I finally close it with the Clove Hitch here. You can use this to make a lean-to. And that rope is going to be strong enough that you can hang off of it. Great job today, pioneers. If you can tie the Clove Hitch, then you've done enough to earn your badge. Be sure to collect your reward from the description below. Do побачення. See you in the next video.